Aloha all and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. I'm Paper Mario Guy. In the last episode, we cooked up a wonderful plan that should go splendidly in our attempt to subtly manipulate the war between Constable Neyla as well as the Contessa to our advantage in hopefully ways that will allow us to get at those clockwork eyes, but I think more importantly, to help Carmelita Fox. From a player standpoint, you know, I wanna help Sly get, you know, the clockwork wings back and, you know, the clockwork heart and all these clockwork area, you know, parts so that, you know, he can sleep easy at night knowing that, you know, he's defeated the greatest enemy his family name has ever known. But I love Carmelita Fox. She's a great character, and I think, you know, the first game wouldn't have been anywhere near as fun without her. So I really want to help her out. So I think that's my main goal for this particular episode. Though of course I do, you know, understand that we're more trying to just be good people, you know, and stop whatever this horrible spice organization is and all that fun stuff. But, you know, that's getting into moral things, and I guess saving Carmelita is more of a moral thing than anything else, you know, because getting all the clockwork parts, that would be more of a selfish thing, you know. This is more of a selfless deed, but I don't know. We are killing all of these shadow type guards, or I know they're not the shadow guards, but they're like the shadow guards, and we're just obliterating them. Okay, so Murray is up here. All of the missions are over on the Contessa side for some reason this time around. But I mean, it doesn't really matter where they're at, just so long as we can easily get to them. Alright, so I need to make my way up to a higher ground. I'm trying to find where said entrance to that higher ground is. I think over here. I think I have to walk this way and round like this left side. Hopefully I am correct. I am not. Where am I going? I want to do Murray's mission first because, to me, of the three missions, Murray is probably the most enjoyable. But I know I've been doing a lot of praising of Sly 2 in the last two episodes, you know, between the beginning of this new episode, episode 5, and the conclusion of episode 4. You know, I've been just raving and ranting about how awesome this game is. But I will warn you that in the next episode or two, there's probably going to be a few more complaints than praises, because I am going to be completely honest and say I am not the biggest fan of the following missions that we're going to be attempting to do. So yeah, a little change of pace, but not something that is completely unwelcome, I don't think. But I really need to figure out how to get up here. God damn, I totally forget. I feel like there's like a bounce spring or something that I have to get onto, but for the life of me, I can't find where it is. If I can't find it soon, I'm just gonna simply go back and do another mission first until I can find out where I need to go. But I feel like there should be some roundabout way to, you know, get up there, but there really isn't. Alright, okay. I can deal with shadow guards. I can deal with all those. I cannot deal with a tank shooting at me. That's not cool. Oh, I think I found the roundabout way. Here we go. This is how you get up here. Wonderful. Alright. Which way am I going? I need to go this way. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the fire in my hands. I really don't need to be walking around with, you know, like ammunition in my hands. That's basically what it is. Alright. So we're finally up here. There's a lot of fine art here that's easy to get to, too. So I'll probably get a lot of that, too.
Hey, Murray, can you see the general from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot, and he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things. Fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
Very handy. This guy, he's a very minor character with a pretty awesome name, but he is quite badass.
Back to the safe house. I marked it in your binocular.
Alright, so you, like they alluded to, you can actually use this guy as kind of a projectile to kill people, and he's gonna yell at you the whole time, you know, I don't know, maybe call you a whippersnapper, I don't know, he's not gonna be very kind, he's not gonna take very kindly to the fact that you're carrying him around, and the fact that he's gonna be, like, you know, yelling will draw a bit of attention, but you really shouldn't have too many problems dealing with him, especially considering you can, you know, throw him around and stuff, so just, you know, take these guys out pretty quickly. Alright, that guy over there, he needs to stop. He's just being mean, you know? He's just being mean. Okay. Took 3 times throwing this old guy at him, but I finally killed him. Alright, you especially want to be careful, in this section, because you don't want to, you don't want to get caught in the lasers and be shot, and then, like, have it so that you cannot, get over the bridge, because like Bentley told you, he's only afraid of 2 things, fire and water, and if he falls in the water, then you have to go all the way back, and it's really annoying. But this is definitely the best of the 3 missions. It's the easiest, the one that I prefer the most to start off with. And it went painlessly.
Well, General Clawfoot, we've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to the castle gates,
He's gonna tickle him.
Don't feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this?
Jack!
Talk, you scoundrel!
Reminds me of Ingo. I didn't realize Ingo was the general of a security system in a completely different series. I did not get any more loot, so we are now going to take the reins of Sly, because Sly is a complete and opposite, you know, from Murray's gameplay, which is nice. You know, definitely much faster and not so worrisome. We're going to do a little bit more pickpocketing, and we're also going to try to get some fine art, but what I really like, and I actually have a story, you know, Sly 2 inspired me, when I was, you know, in, like, 6th grade, so I was, like, you know, I was about 12 years old, and, I used to go on to the official Nintendo forums, Nintendo Insider. I loved it there, I posted there all the time, and I was a really, really big fan of, you know, writing, you know, like, fan art, not fan art, but, fan fiction and stuff like that, you know, the little crossover stories, that type of thing, you know, I was a little kid, it's just, you know, what I like to do, and, in one of the particular stories that I had, I, you know, remember distinctly, I was so proud of myself because, and it's so silly because, you know, thinking about it now, the writing was awful, you know, grammar was terrible, but, you know, besides that, I remember being so happy with myself because I thought my description was so good, and at one point I think I was talking about Wario. He had like this room filled with all sorts of jewels and stuff like that, and I got majority of the jewels that I used in my description from Sly 2, from pickpocketing, and Topaz was definitely one of them, rubies and emeralds and you know, pieces of sapphire, all this stuff, it all was inspired by this, and I don't know, that's never left my head for some reason, and I don't really know why it sticks out all that much, but it really does. But the Topaz is going to be worth a hell of a lot more than, you know, gold medal or a silver medal or a bronze medal, so that progression continues as well.
Alright, Sly, there's your new objective. Sneak inside and smash the coffin of the evil wolf priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
Weren't you listening? She was an evil wolf priestess. Once you smash the coffin, it'll free all the ghosts trapped in there with her.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but freeing trapped ghosts sounds vaguely heroic.
It is vaguely heroic, you're right, Sly. So you should have zero problem smashing some old dirty crypts. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this mission was. This might actually not be as bad as I once remember it. Okay, this is, yeah, this is different than what I was thinking of. Because there are, I'm pretty sure Bentley's mission I don't like. But that's just what I remember. I could be wrong. But this takes some precision platforming and some okay, all right. Actually, memories are all coming back to me now. This actually might not be as this might actually be as bad as I was thinking of. I'm not 100% sure, but once we finally like take care of all these people, I think we'll know for sure. All right.
Nice work. Now head outside, and I'll fill you in on phase 2.
Wow, for some reason this mission is going right over my head. I don't remember this mission whatsoever. Like, I mean, I remember the aesthetics, but I'm not remembering a lot for some reason. It's very unlike me.
I've modified the imager in your binocucom to capture ghosts.
Didn't I just set these guys free? Why would I want to capture them again?
Not to worry. It's only a short-term confinement. Gather all the ghosts, then set them free down the chimney of Neyla's headquarters.
I get you. She'll think it's a sneak attack from the Contessa.
Correct. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, Neyla should respond to the assault by purchasing more firepower.
Anything bad for the Contessa is good for us. And we get to really freak out Neyla.
Wow. So now we have to go around taking pictures of these ghosts, which seems kind of weird, but it's okay. It's actually not so bad. If it really, I don't know. I guess this is just that forgettable of a mission, which is why I don't remember it. I feel like something as unique as this, because they obviously aren't going to do anything quite like this again. But I don't know. It's completely, baffling me. I guess there's just certain parts of video games that no matter how much you play it, like, you're just never going to really remember it as well as maybe you think you should. And I guess this is my part of Sly 2 that I just don't remember all that well. It really calls back to Miss Ruby, like that whole section of Sly 1, if you guys remember that. Alright, Mr. Tank. Mr. Tank! I have no beef with you. I have no interest in smashing your hard metal exterior with my cane. Not something I'm really thinking about doing. So just leave me alone. Let me take my pictures of my ghosts, and everything will be fine and dandy. I believe that, alright, never mind. I was about to say something about the tanks, but I would have been completely wrong. Oh, hello, Mr. Ghost. No, no, no. Get back here. See, these ghosts, they can phase through the walls and stuff like that, so that makes getting a picture of them kind of annoying. Come on. Pop up for me, Mr. Ghost. One more time. That's all I need. Yeah, there you go. I don't necessarily know how Bentley managed to fit my binocucom with something that would allow me to capture ghosts. I guess I'm not really going to complain. I guess that's kind of a cool feature, but it doesn't really make any sense. Not that much does in, the Sly series. Well, actually, I mean that's not true. There's a fair amount that is not believable, obviously, but makes sense in the context of the game and everything. But this certainly does not seem to be one of them. All right, get out of here. There's one of the things I'll also say about Episode 5 is there are quite a few enemies because you're basically in the middle of a full-scale war. Anytime that you get caught, it's gonna be kind of a hassle to get free and, have them not be following you anymore. Granted, it's not like Assassin's Creed levels of annoying, but it can be a little frustrating. So just keep a cool head and just keep on running, because unless you're Murray, trying to stop and fight in Episode 5 isn't the greatest idea. Because you just don't have the power to be able to do that. It's just not like a realistic goal to be able to try to take out all these guards. Especially not when these badasses over here come out, because once they come out, then it's pretty much like you're screwed. A silver medal? That doesn't even look silver. Let alone, like, why is it in this particular area? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have all that much left to comment on as far as this mission is concerned. I'm just trying to think of other things, but I mean, I've kind of beat it to death over the last few episodes, but this is just another example of the padding. That gets kind of annoying. Because we don't need to do this 9 times. We really don't. I'm sorry. Maybe this is your favorite mission and you wish you could just do, this all the time, taking pictures of ghosts. But that's not something that I'm into. That's not something I'm very interested in. And it kind of gets old after, picture number... Yeah, about number 4. I can understand doing it like 6 or 7 times. 9, it's a little excessive. Alright, let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. Where'd you go, Mr. Ghost? I literally just saw you over here. So if you would be so kind as to peek your head out again, that would be much obliged. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is, I think for the next, few ghosts, I think I might speed it up a little bit. Just because, I mean, I guess in a sense, this allows you to kind of get better familiarized with the area that you're gonna be, primarily in for the next however long it takes you to complete Episode 5, but even looking at it in that light, it still takes a little too long, so... Alright, where is that ghost? Alright. Whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, buddy. I took a picture of you like 4 times while you were in the green, and I didn't get you for some reason. Yeah, I think I am going to speed this up. So I'll see you guys when I get the other 3 ghosts. Okay, so that took really quite a long time. But it's over now, so we got all 9 ghosts, and, you know, it's not as long as it was for me, for you guys, which is, you know, a good thing, because it was quite long. And thankfully, there's this conveniently placed wire. Try not to get shocked, because then that happens, and that's just annoying. You don't want that. But something that I kind of wanted to comment on, something that I haven't really commented on thus far, is another thing that I really like about this thing, to kind of contrast the boring bad mission, is the fact that the music in this area is actually pretty good, so I can appreciate that. But let's drop the ghost down.
So the Contessa wants war, eh? Perhaps it's time I purchase a little air power. A few bombers should put that old charlatan in her place.
I don't know how she gets that from ghosts. I don't know how she even knows that it was the Contessa. Maybe it was just ghosts. I don't know. I'm not Constable Neyla. I don't want to be Constable Neyla. It's okay. But just seems a little odd that she would just automatically jump to that conclusion. But whatever, let's sell our topaz and our gold medal. Actually, the gold medal is a lot more than the topaz, which is weird, because I thought the topaz was much more. But, a little bit of a longer episode. The episodes seem to be kind of gaining some length recently, but, you know, a little bit longer, even though I'm going to cut it down. But in the next episode, we're going to do Bentley's mission, and then move on to the second leg of our operation to get the Clockwork Eyes and save Carmelita Fox. So I'm Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.